What's up, dog lovers? Meagan Medick here, your host of Canine Corner. And today, I want to talk to you about finding your lost pet. We've got some new technology out there that is reconnecting pet owners to their lost dogs like never before. Let's take a look.
John grew up as an only child. Without the company of a sibling around, he says he considered his dog to be not only his best friend, but his brother.
It's been a love affair with dogs my whole life.
This love affair has extended to the present day. Like most pet owners, John would do anything to keep his dog safe. But even when taking all the necessary precautions, your dog can still go missing.
I was sitting in a coffee shop with my wife, and I saw a lost dog poster. And it brought back these terrible memories of this dog we had lost, Harley. And our kids in the back seat, crying, driving around the neighborhood, putting posters up all over the neighborhood, knocking door to door. And I just thought, God, there's got to be a better way than what we're doing.
And this better way is exactly what John invented with Finding Rover, a free smartphone application that uses facial recognition software to help people find missing pets.
I thought, well, if they have facial recognition for people, why couldn't we do it for dogs? First 3 months that we've started, we've got 30,000 dogs registered almost, close to 30,000, and we've already found 170.
In order to find more dogs, Finding Rover is encouraging everyone to download the app and register their dogs. Just in case they do get lost, the search to find them can start with the touch of a button.
The key is to register your dog right away. Just like you would get a chip before you would lose your dog, we'd want you to register your dog with Finding Rover before you lost it. And I tell everybody this app is just as important for people that don't own dogs though, because anyone that doesn't own a dog can help find somebody's dog by just taking a picture of it. Once you post your dog lost, a push notification goes out to everybody within 10 miles that has the app, says, hey, one of our members has lost their dog, please look out for it. And so if somebody finds a dog, let's say we're here in the park and somebody finds a dog, they do the exact same thing. They just take a picture of the dog and then it matches every dog in the area that's been reported lost against this dog and then matches it. And it does an order of likeliness. So if the dog was reported lost, it will show up on your app and it'll be in the top 3.
As pet owners, we know how hard it can be to get a good picture of your own dog. So naturally, it is even more difficult to snap a shot of a dog you don't even know. Well, that's where the Finding Rover bark button comes into play.
So we had this challenge that we weren't expecting and we thought, oh, every dog's gonna look at a camera. Well, they didn't. So we came up with our bark button. So now what happens is when you go to take a picture of the dog, you hit the bark button and they look straight at the camera.
With Finding Rover, anyone can take a picture of a dog and save a life.
Everybody can be heroes. We call them barkaroos. We're all barkaroos.
And speaking of barkaroos, Brandy Blankenship came by to show me how exactly the app works.
Brandy, now you work with Finding Rover, and this is your cute little girl, Bambi.
Yes.
Show me how the app works. I know that if you lose your dog and if I lost Owen, I would be a complete mess.
Yes.
But sometimes technology is difficult to get the grasp of. So I've downloaded the app.
Great.
And have kind of tried to become familiar with it, but let's just pretend like Bambi's missing.
Okay, perfect.
She's not really.
I will,
What will we do?
Since Bambi is already registered, say I lost her. Thankfully, I have not. I'll just go straight on the app, and since she's already registered as my dog, I'm gonna quickly push, I lost my dog.
Okay.
And because I have 3 dogs, I choose Bambi. I lost Bambi, so I'll click report. And the app asks me where was I when I lost her. So I'm gonna click right where we are in this park, and I'm gonna start the search so that matches will come up.
And is that where I come in as a citizen rescuer willing to help?
Exactly. I'm gonna put my contact info, which is solely for the purpose of finding Bambi.
Okay.
And reward, I'm gonna say $5,000 because I would.
Of course.
And the app asks if she's friendly, yes. Vaccinated, yes. Chipped, yes. And now they're finding matches in the surrounding area.
Quick question, backing up just a little bit. Do you have to put a reward?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Great, so now this is where I come into play.
Yes.
I am also in the park with you. Let's say I see Bambi.
So you'll
What do I do?
You'll go to report.
Report.
And you'll say you found
a dog. So I found a dog.
And you can take a live photo of Bambi.
I would love to. Eyes here. Perfect. So
You'll
Now,
click done. The
done.
picture's done. And you'll line up her eyes and nose with the icons just by
so
dragging and
circle
dropping.
on one eye,
Yeah, drag and
circle
drop.
on the other eye,
Triangle.
triangle on the
Yep.
nose,
Done.
done.
And it'll scan.
Scan.
And then it will come up with matches again, the same way mine did.
And it's astoundingly quick. This
Yeah,
is
the location where you are.
so I'm going to
search.
start the search. It's already ready to go.
Yep.
Digital poster. Okay.
It'll be your contact info,
So
so
now-
I can contact you.
Okay, perfect. So now I'll put in my contact information because I am very committed
Yes.
to making sure Bambi goes home.
And you can choose to put your phone number, your email. You can also comment right on the app. So there's many avenues to contact an owner.
Okay, perfect. So right now, a bunch of dogs have come up already. And Bambi
Is the top two.
is in the top 2.
Yeah.
And literally the picture that I just took of her looks exactly like the picture that you had on her profile that was
Yeah,
already registered
already
with the
registered.
app.
Yep.
So I'm gonna click on Bambi's face and it says Brandy lost Bambi.
And see here, you can comment, you can call me, all right there on the app.
Great, and it says primary breed Chihuahua, secondary breed Russell Terrier. You're a female, you're 1.5 years, friendly and vaccinated. That all sounds just like you,
Sounds
Bambi.
just right.
Perfect. Well, I would like to collect my $5,000
Okay,
reward.
let me write the check right now.
The Finding Rover app has 98% accuracy. With the goal of registering 100 million dogs worldwide, joining forces with U.S. shelters seemed to be a no-brainer.
So as a dog goes into the shelter, it'll be registered in Finding Rover. So now if you can imagine, let's say that you lose your dog. Well, what's the first thing you do? You start looking at the neighborhood, you start calling around, and you start visiting shelters, seeing if your dog is in the shelter. Finding Rover will automatically scan every dog that's in the shelter against your dog to see if it's in there. So now you can search 10 or 12 shelters in a matter of minutes right from wherever you're at. In some cases, even before the dog's ever admitted, we may be able to find the owner.
With Finding Rover, there is an online community of people doing their part to help dogs find their way home. Because someone, like John, may consider that dog to be their brother.
We really think this is going to make a difference for everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, where you live, what you do. Our common bond are these animals, and we can all help these animals, so that's pretty cool.
So with Finding Rover, anyone can be a pet rescuer. So make sure you go out there and download the free app on your smartphone. It couldn't be any simpler. And you too can become a Finding Rover Barkaroo.